Good morning, one and all. My name is Vijay from CSIT branch. My topic is economics related to operations. The economics of operations management, learning outcomes. Develop a critical and a constructive attitude to one's work and that of others. Further, investigate the differences between different organizational situations. Master the technical IT tools needed to carry out applied studies. Know different statistical, econometric, and mathematical programming techniques. And explain and motivate the analysis, interpret the results, and present all these clearly and consistently in English. Introduction and objectives. The objective of this course is to introduce students to concept the techniques related to the design, planning, control, and improvement of manufacturing and service operation. The course provides a theoretical and empirical overview of the economics of operations management with a holistic view of operations, where we stress the coordination of product development, process management, and supply chain management. As the course progresses, we will investigate various aspects of each of these three tiers of operations in detail. We will cover topics in the area of process analysis, production scheduling, quality improvement, and supply chain management. Methods of teaching and course activities. To pursue course objectives most effectively, students will have to: one is study the assigned reading material, two is prepare and discuss cases, readings, and exercises in class, three is prepare for presentation and discussions. What's the difference between economics and operational research? Operational research is an a archaic name for optimization. It is multidisciplinary science that uses tools from applied mathematics and computer sciences to optimize resources or performance of systems, maximize profits, minimize risk, etc. It serves as a decision-making set of tools to find an optimal situation considering multiple parameters, goals, and variables. What are some examples of operational research? Airplane ticket pricing. How do we determine the price of a ticket 3 months before the flight? Do we change it as we get closer? Should we change it is based on wealth of the potential customer? Dynamic programming could be useful in determining the prices among all customer classes. And second is emergency evacuation. Consider a hospital during natural disaster. How do we move patients from a hospital that will be damaged to a hospital that is safer? How do we ensure that they get the appropriate care? And third point is any employee scheduling problem. Consider an crew scheduling problem where crews must be scheduled over all of our flights so that an employee leaves from the last city in which they landed and all required crew constraints are satisfied. Some situations allow people to bid on flights and that introduces some complexity. And fourth is logistics problems. Scheduling trucks, planes, or trains in a way to satisfy demand, the route obey the laws of physics, and we want to minimize some objective. These objectives could be minimizing the total distances for our vehicles, minimizing the largest tour, or maximizing next day shipping. Essentially, any situation that has constants and a clear objects could be considered to be within the operation research domain. All of these problems contains a lot of decisions to be made and are beyond the scale of something a human could complete within a timely manner. Consider FedEx, UPS, or Amazon. These companies really heavily upon operational research because of the sheer size of their business. No human could determine the company's routes for a given day, but a well formulated math program we can get job. Managerial economics and economics. Managerial economics is economics applied to decision making. It is a special branch of economics bringing the gap between pure economic theory and managerial practice. Economics has two main branches, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Macroeconomics is a means micro means small. It studies the behavior of the individual units and small groups of units. It is a study of particular firms, particular households, individual prices, wages, incomes, individual industries, and particular commodities. Thus, microeconomics gives a microscopic view of the economy. The root of managerial economics spring from microeconomic theory. In price theory, demand concept, elasticity of demand, marginal cost, marginal revenue, the short and long end theories of market structure are sources of the elements of microeconomics which managerial economics draws upon. It makes use of well-known models in price theory such as model for monopoly price, the Kincaid demand theory, and the model of price discrimination. And second is macroeconomic. Macro means large. It deals with behavior of the large aggregates in the economy. The large aggregates are total saving, total consumption, total income, total employment, general price level, wage level, cost structure, etc. Thus, macroeconomics is aggregative economics. It examines the interrelations among the various aggregates and cause of fluctuations in them. Problems of determination of total income, total employment, general price level are the central problems in macroeconomics. Macroeconomics contributes to business forecasting. The most widely used model in modern forecasting is the gross national product model. Managerial economics and the theory of decision making. The theory of decision making is a relatively new subject that has a significance for managerial economics. In the process of a management such as planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, decision making is a business management. Decision making is an integral part of today's business management. A manager faces a number of problems connected with his or her business, such as production, inventory, cost, marketing, pricing, investment, and personnel. Economics are interested in the efficient use of scarce resources, and they are naturally interested in business decision problems, and they apply economics in management of business problems. Hence, managerial economics is economics applied in decision making. Managerial economics and operation research, mathematics, statisticians, engineers, and others join together and develop models and analytical tools which have grown into a specialized subject known as operation research. The basic purpose of the approach is to develop scientific model of the systems which may be utilized for policy making. The development of techniques and concepts such as linear programming, dynamic programming, input output analysis, inventory theory, information theory, probability theory, being theory, game theory, decision theory, and symbolic managerial economics and accounting. Managerial economics is closely related to accounting. It is recording the financial operation of a business firm. A business is started with the main aim of earning profit. Capital is invested or employed for purchasing properties such as building, furniture, etc., and for meeting the current expenses of the business. Goods are bought and sold for cash as well as credit. Cash is paid to credit sellers. It is received from credit buyers. Expenses are met and income derived. This goes on daily routine. Cash receipt of cash and similar dealings are called business transactions. The business transactions are varied and multifarious. This has given rise to the necessity of reading business transactions in books. They are written in a set of books in a systematic manner so as to facilitate paper study of their result. There are three classes of accounts: personal account, property accounts, and normal accounts. Thank you.